Snakes are among the most terrifying creatures in the world, and an encounter with one often results in death. Between 81,000 to 138,000 individuals lose their lives annually due to snake bites. Given that they are cold-blooded, snakes rely on external cues to maintain a comfortable internal temperature. The scales on a snake's body help it to retain moisture and glide more easily over the ground. Fangs, the sharp, needle-like teeth of venomous snakes, are used to inject the venom generated in the snake's modified salivary glands, killing their prey. In today's video, we'll talk about the top 10 deadliest snakes that will make you freeze to death. Number 10. Black Mamba. The black mamba, Dendroaspis polylepis, is the most dangerous snake in Africa. 2 drops of its poison are enough to kill a person. Although they get their name from the inky blackness of their jaws, black mambas are actually a darker shade of brown. They are about 8 feet long on average, and their top speed is 19 kilometers per hour. Each fang of these long snakes is preloaded with 2 or 3 drips of venom at birth, making them deadly from the get-go. After maturing, each of their teeth can hold up to 20 droplets of fluid. A bite from this African snake is almost always fatal if not treated immediately. Blumenthal thinks that black mambas kill more people than any other snake in southern Africa. However, no one knows how many people die each year because of these snakes. Number 9. Fer-de-Lance. The Fer-de-Lance is one of the deadliest snakes. A Fer-de-Lance bite will cause the victim's dying tissue to turn black. About 50% of all snakebite venom poisonings in Central America are caused by these pit vipers, which are found in Central and South America and may grow to a length of 3.9 feet and a weight of up to 13 pounds. Because its venom contains an anticoagulant, which keeps blood from clotting, a bite from a Fer-de-Lance snake can cause bleeding. If that wasn't enough to scare you, think about this. When a mother gives birth, she can have up to 90 violent and ferocious offspring. Number 8. Boomslang. Carl Patterson Schmidt, a herpetologist, died from internal hemorrhage to the eyes, lungs, kidneys, heart, and brain around 24 hours after he was bitten on the thumb by a juvenile boomslang. The boomslang is one of the most poisonous so-called rear-fanged snakes. It lives all over Africa, but is most common in Swaziland, Botswana, Namibia, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe. These serpents have the ability to retract their fangs when not in use. Hemotoxic venom, like that of other dangerous snakes, causes victims to bleed to death from multiple entry points. This includes bleeding inside the muscles and brain, as well as bleeding from the nose, gums, or any other open wounds. Once a person starts to lose blood, it will be evident in their poop, urine, saliva, and vomit until they die. Number 7. Eastern tiger snake. The eastern tiger snake, Notechis scutatus, is a species of snake found in the mountains and grasslands of Southeast Australia. It gets its common name from the yellow and black stripes that can be seen on its body, though not all populations have these bands. Its venom is so toxic that a human can be killed within 15 minutes of being bitten. On average, it kills 1 person each year. Number 6. Russell's viper. Around harvest time in Sri Lanka, there are a lot of deaths among rice farmers because this viper likes to sleep in paddy fields. In addition to abrupt kidney failure, severe bleeding, and multiple organ damage, other possible side effects of the snake's venom additionally, the coagulation-related venom components can cause sudden strokes and, in extremely rare cases, symptoms resembling Sheehan's syndrome, in which the pituitary gland ceases secreting specific hormones. Renal failure is the leading cause of death. Number 5. Saw-scaled viper. The saw-scaled viper, Echis carinatus, is the smallest member of the Big Four in India, together with Russell's viper, the common Krait, Bungarus caeruleus, and the Indian cobra, Naja naja, regarded to be responsible for the most bites and related deaths in the country. Rather than the conventional hissing sound associated with snakes, this viper starts sizzling by rubbing together particular serrated scales when threatened. When bitten by a viper, a person may swell up and feel pain in the area, and they may also bleed. When the venom stops blood from clotting, it can cause internal bleeding and, in the worst cases, acute renal failure. Are you enjoying this video? If so, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Number 4. Banded Krait. The banded krait, Bungarus fasciatus, hunts at night, which is different from how quickly it moves during the day. Venom from a snake can paralyze muscles, making it impossible to breathe. As a result, the victim will suffocate from a lack of oxygen and die. Number 3. King Cobra. The king cobra can grow to a maximum length of 18 feet, making it the longest venomous snake in the world, with 5.4 meters. The snake has excellent vision and can see a moving human from more than 330 feet away. King cobras, when threatened, can raise their heads off the ground by nearly a third of their body length, thanks to the use of specialized ribs and muscles in their necks, which cause the skin surrounding their heads to flare out. What makes this snake so notorious is not the strength of its venom, but the quantity that is pumped into its prey. The snake often strikes with 3 or 4 bites in rapid succession, each delivering roughly 7 milliliters, about 0.24 fluid ounces, of venom. In just 15 minutes, a human can be killed by a single bite, while an adult elephant can only survive a few hours. Number 2. Coastal Taipan. The coastal taipan, Oxyuranus scutulatus, is so fast that you could get bitten numerous times before you even noticed it was there. This snake, found in the moist forests near the coasts of the tropics and temperate zones, can jump great distances with pinpoint accuracy, allowing it to inject its poison into its prey. An effective antivenom wasn't developed until 1956, therefore, this snake's bite was almost always lethal before then. Number 1. Inland Taipan. One of the most venomous snakes, the inland taipan only needs a small amount of its venom to kill its prey. They make their homes in the nooks and crannies of the floodplains in Queensland and South Australia, typically inside the burrows of other creatures. Unlike its cousin on the coast, the inland taipan lives in much less populated areas and doesn't see people as often. When the taipan feels threatened, it curls up into an S shape and strikes with single or numerous bites. Toxins in their venom are absorbed more quickly by the victim's body because of the presence of an enzyme called hyaluronidase, which is unique to this species. That is all for today. Have you met any snakes, and if so, what kind? Tell us in the comments section. TopTube will be back next week, so if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.